Thursday night, and it is a late night tonight. It is 10, and I haven't eaten yet. And I've been at work for 12 hours, and my back hurts after deadlifting yesterday. But I think I'm a bit overdue for a bench PR, so I might try and go for 154.6 today. Or I'll go for a rep PR, and I'll try and get 140 for 12. But the current priority is finishing this as quick as possible. Otherwise, I'm going to be training at 1 in the morning, which I haven't done for a while, but it fucking sucks, especially after being at work all day. So, beef and rice, pineapple, another half a liter of water. I had a little energy drink on the way over just because I was feeling pretty tired. I didn't sleep too well last night. But I've got a little bit of like butterflies in my stomach today. I'm a little bit nervous for something, which normally means it's going to be a good session in the sense of I'm going to move a fair bit of weight. And it's just like a little subconscious fear of that. But that's a totally normal bodily response. If you're a little bit nervous before the session, you're probably not going to be training hard enough. So I want to move some heavy weight on the bench. I want to go heavy on the pec deck. I want to go heavy on my incline presses. I want to go heavy on everything. And once it's going to be a heavy session. So go for a little less reps, a little bit more aggressive. Outside of that, we got the hamstring day on yesterday. I might have to hit legs tomorrow night because I got a busy day Saturday. So I might get a little bit of Friday night leg action tomorrow, which I might film. We might film 3 times this week. We'll see how we go. I'll see how I'm feeling in terms of overall mental. But to be honest, I don't think there's much to talk about today. I will let the benching speak for itself, and we'll get started out on the floor once I finish up with this food. So I'll see you guys on the bench press when we start warming up. Lovely. Moved a bit better than I thought. Whew. Let's either rep 120 or I stack hold 180. I'll rep 120 first, and then I'll stack hold 180. Oh, fuck's sake. I guess the weights were just a little bit too heavy today. That's alright, I'll do better next week. As long as I can still get 140 for reps, and I got the 7 reps, I'm happy. If I had a spotter, I might have tried for the 8th, but I'll take it. That 7th rep though, that was a little bit do or die. I think I quite literally had the option to either press that up or decapitate myself with a barbell. And I do not want to decapitate myself with a barbell. That's not optimal. But I got the rep. And fuck me, is my chest tired already. Whew. Those 10:30 p.m. sessions be hitting. Hitting like a motherfucker. Hit this for reps. I don't know how many. Oh, that's why it's heavy. I did a 120 kilo skull crusher on Tuesday and hit a PR on that. 120 kilos, not for 1 rep, for reps on the machine. But that would have fucked my arms a fair bit, so that would explain why that felt so heavy. And my wrists feel a bit brittle. Maybe I'm getting arthritis at 21. But I still repped 140, so I'm happy. I'm still kind of coping a little bit with being able to hit 140. It's a bit of a culture shock. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but it's a shock. It's been a while since I've touched something so heavy, let alone for reps on bench. Especially after prep. During prep, I was doing like under 100 kilos, so strength's getting there, man. I do think by the next time I do a prep, I should be able to hit 180. I would like that very much. Let's rep this shit. As I've said before, there's a direct correlation between strength and lean muscle tissue. And I take a lot of what I do from powerlifting as well, because there's a lot of great applications. And a big thing in powerlifting is static holding a little heavy. I'm not very scientific with it, like I don't put a little percentage on it based on my 1%, my 1RM. I just hold whatever I want to be able to rep, and I want to be able to rep 4 plates, so I'm going to hold 4 plates for as long as I can until my nervous system adapts to it. So, fuck, I'm still out of breath. 120 for 12 is like cardio, bro, holy fuck. I'll hold this for as long as I can, and then I'll go do some pec deck, and then we'll start the actual hypertrophy shit. This is just me fucking around a little bit, having some fun. Let's see if I can de-rack this without dislocating my fucking shoulders. That shit's just hard to hold, let alone rep, fuck's sake. Oh, I got a chest pump from a fucking static hold, holy. Let's face it, unless I'm moving more weight each week, I'm not getting stronger, am I? And if I'm not getting stronger, I'm not getting bigger. And if I'm not getting bigger, I'm not getting stronger. And now we're in the loop of atrophy and regression. Some of you all are in that loop and you don't realize. And if you hit a plateau with strength, the only thing you can possibly do to break that plateau sometimes is load up on an unreasonable amount of weight, turn your brain off and not think about it, follow your goddamn plan, and just do it. Force reps, partials, whatever you gotta fucking do to move the weight sometimes. Give your body a reason to get stronger. Give it more load than it can handle. If you give it the amount of load it can handle, why would your body want to get bigger and stronger? If you give it more load than it can handle, it really has no option. This is one of the reasons I've improved so consistently over such a long term. I've never had a reasonable workout in my life. Risk injury, risk overall health, risk damage to yourself. There's no reward without risk. You guys have seen the graph. This is business 101, the business of bodybuilding. Whew. If you think I'm going to waste the small, precious amount of energy I've left after repping 140, AM repping 120, static holding 180 on bench, pec decking over 110 kilos, and then pec decking just under 100 kilos for reps, on warming up for incline before doing more incline sets, you've lost your fucking marbles. I can guarantee you, man, after those 4 working sets and the 1 static hold, I am more than warm enough. Whew. I did argue. Some may argue I'm too warm, because fuck me am I sweaty. We're gonna hit 1 rest and pause on here. Nice efficient set with 15 seconds rest between each round. Then I'm gonna superset the other incline press, where I'm gonna do like a pin loaded press, but makeshift without the actual pins. Not a pin loaded press, a pin press, that's what it's called. Without the actual pins on the just do it on the machine. Superset with some dips, with a nice slow eccentric. And then I'm eyeballing the dip machine right now, and there's about 150 kilos loaded up on it. I think I just matched whatever weight was last done, which was that, and just do that. And then after that, we're on to some side lateral raises and triceps. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's make this shit happen. Failed on 12 on that one, I just was not going to lock out. Rest 15 seconds and try to get like 6, 5 to 7, 6, whatever you want to call it. I just got to keep moving, man, otherwise I'm not going to go to bed today, I'm going to go to bed tomorrow. And that is the last thing I need in my current sleep-deprived, exhausted, both physically and mentally state. But I'm telling you, man, being back in that position in terms of lifestyle, where it's get bigger and become a pro bodybuilder, or absolutely fail in every regard, that's just optimal for gains. I'll tell you this much, moving a max stack after all those other pressing movements, I got pretty strong tries, alright? Not bad as well. Oh, I don't want to lock it out, it's going to cramp. But I've got decently strong tries. But even after like heavy set of bench, AMRAP set of bench, and then heavy incline press, and then those thrust and pause as well, and then more incline press, and then heavy dips, and now to hit tries. Oh man. But I'm a big believer that no one in the world has an excuse to have bad form on triceps. It's such an easy exercise to master. If you can't do strict triceps, I think one of the reasons my triceps were always so big through most of my years is because no matter what, I always did them strict. I think for the first few years I honestly did them a little bit too light, but it was always strict at least, so I always got a good contraction, a good squeeze, and a good stretch. You see a lot of people go like this. They'll come up to here, and then just lock out. Great for your short head, but where's all this? You miss out on all this stretch through your long head. It's so easy to just lock in, lock your elbows in tight, come up, squeeze, full lockout, flex the tricep, come back up, flex, back up. I mean, like, look, you can literally see that horseshoe head shape, or I don't know if you can, but I can. It's just by doing that. Lock out, up. Like, it's such an easy movement, man. No reason to ever have bad form on it. The thing is, you should never chase weights, because realistically, eventually you're going to max out every machine with a relative ease. It's going to happen one day. I don't care who you are, how strong you are. You're going to max out everything one day anyway. So, don't rush. It's going to happen eventually. You know, it's the same as taking photos. Like, it's good to take photos and have as many photos as possible, but don't worry about getting the perfect photo, because you're going to get bigger anyway. You're going to be bigger by next week, next month, next year anyway. And that photo you're never going to post or look at ever again. Especially if you're halfway through a transformation. It's not even a before photo anymore. It's just useless. Man, I am feeling thick. I'm really excited for this next prep, man. I'm going to be a fair bit heavier, a fair bit denser. And if I can get the same level of conditioning as last time as well, like the feedback I got from that show, I don't know if I've covered this in a video yet. Great shape, great proportions, great symmetry, perfect conditioning. Literally the only piece of feedback was just small. Not like, you know, calves are too small and quads are too big, or like this is too big and this is too small. Just small. Just small. I'm just small. Which is both the best and worst feedback ever, but you know, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's putting on weight. putting on muscle, training hard. So I'm pretty disciplined and highly motivated. So, you know, it could definitely be worse. I think I'd be angry if I was told I wasn't conditioned enough, or if like I had like a very like, you know, visible weak point of something specific being too small versus just me being too small. So easy improvements to make. I was 80 on stage last time. I've got till the end of next year, which is like roughly 14 more months. I think I can be at least 90 on stage, maybe heavier. We'll see. We'll see how much muscle I can put on in a year. But I'll tell you right now, we've said this a million times, building the muscle is the adaptation to the stress. And man, am I under a lot of emotional and physical and psychological stress at the moment. I don't see why I wouldn't grow. You tell me. Alright, one last set, then we'll outro, and then I'm gonna go do cardio, and I'm gonna play Clash Royale while I fucking do it. Make that shit fly by. Not light. That was 15 with a couple of partials. What I'll have to do. You'll notice my dips on my chest day. I will press through my whole chest, whereas on an arm day I'll keep like upright, and I'll just go like this, like an extension. Two different heads of the tricep, and also on my chest day I want to work my chest. That's the reason for that. But that was a push day with a nice little heavy bench press. Pump was pretty monstrous, I won't lie. I don't know if the camera caught it because I don't review any of my footage, but I hope I looked good. Probably didn't. But monstrous pump. Move some slightly respectable above average weight. I would like to rep 4 plates. It's all I'm thinking about at the moment, which means it'll happen eventually. It's just a matter of when. But with that, if you did enjoy, like the video and subscribe. We're doing pretty well. Cruising through this little off season. Follow me on IG and TikTok, link down below. If you're interested in online coaching or working with me as an athlete, link to application down that is below. If you fill that out and I don't get back to you in time, message me on IG. I literally read every single Instagram message request. Unless you send me something weird, then I will not. Again, like and subscribe. Also, links down to Emerald Labs and APEXX Gym Gear, code MAT for both. Emerald Labs is the supplements I use. APEXX Gym Gear is the shorts I wear on my leg days. That shit's anabolic as fuck. I cannot wait for APEXX to drop more stuff. Trust me, go look at their site. Like, they improve not only the quality of the clothing, but the quality of the design, such a phenomenal amount. It's like they run a cycle of trend, but for the clothing with every drop. So code MAT for APEXX, code MAT for Emerald Labs. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next day of the bulk in this big fat man off season. See you later.